Hello everyone, and welcome to our redone version of Reshef of Destruction. This is Super Dreamgate, and it's been a while since I've touched this game, but as you can see, I don't have the old data from the game anyway. I guess I didn't transfer the file over, but that was fine. We were only one episode in, and I planned on redoing it anyway. So that's basically all that needs to be said on that. So let's get started and begin. Oh, button. What is the button? Oh no. Why did I test the buttons? Oh dear. Hello? Okay, there has to be a button for this. Hold on. I will figure this out. Technical difficulties, and we're, what, 2 minutes in? Oh boy, this is fun. Why are you doing this? Okay, I figured out the problem. That was me goofing. Not anything else. So, let's begin. Much better. So, we are going to name ourselves the usual No. Yummed? That sounds weird. Okay. Oh gosh, right, Joey has a Brooklyn accent. I haven't done a Brooklyn accent in 4 years, so I apologize to anyone and everyone from Brooklyn, New York, because I'm going to butcher this, but I will try. Now, I put this monster card in here like so, and voila, I'm good to go. Yume, how's adjusting your deck coming along? I guess perfectly? You sure about that? Let the expert, the one and only Joey Wheeler, check it out. It's cool to be confident about your skills, but you have lots of work to do on this deck before it's any good. Hey, don't feel bad. I know you can construct an awesome deck, Yume. Alright guys, I'm gonna totally rock with this deck today. Bleh. I don't know what accent was trying to come out of me, but whoops. Man, I can't wait for the Duel Express train to come. It's been too long since I've dueled in a tournament. Bleh. Tongue twister is what that is. Yume and Yugi and I are gonna own this tourney. Let's go for it. Let's be confident. Yeah, but don't think I'm gonna let you win, Yume. That goes double for Yugi. I mean, Yugi kinda has protagonist powers, but do my protagonist powers supersede his protagonist powers? Clash of the protagonists! Speaking of who, why isn't Yugi here yet? Dang, Joey, you have some skills. Or I'm a ghost. Just like a figment of your imagination, because you just walked right through me. Not once, but twice. Joey, do you have some superpowers that you're not letting us know about? Oh man, this stinks! Look at the time already! He's late. Come on, Yugi. How can you even think about being late on a day like this? I'm more like, how do we have days like this? You know, how do you just have, like, what is this, a county, a city-wide tournament? You know, how does this work? How does this world work? If he doesn't get here soon, we'll miss the Duel Express. Oh, right, it's the Duel Express. I'm thinking the Sacred Cards. It's on a train. Trains have schedules. That makes more sense. It's still a little funky to me, but you know what? This is a little more sensical. And he was the one who promised that the three of us were gonna take on the train together. Man, dat Yugi. Ow! My throat a little. If he doesn't get here, he can give me all his rare cards and I still won't forgive him. Yume, everything's everything's horrible. I'm just gonna ignore that Joey's here. My other self, the Millennium Puzzle. My puzzle has gone along with the spirit inside. When I woke up this morning, it was gone. What am I supposed to do? Hey, we can't waste time standing here talking. Yume, what do you think we should do? I thought you just said we can't waste time. The obvious answer is let's go look for it. Okay, then that's what we're gonna do. You got it, Yugi? I won't stop until I find my dearest friend. Yes, friend. That's what he is. I promise. I'm counting on you, Yume. So, am I privy? I guess I'm aware that Yugi just has this other entity existing within this item of his, and they like kind of coexist a mental and emotional space. How did I get in on this knowledge? Anyway. Yume, what are you still doing here? Weren't the three of you taking the Duel Express? Why am I the one being addressed? I guess it's the protagonist powers. What? The Millennium Puzzle is gone? But how? How did that happen? I can't get over that she's in the bushes. Why were you in the bushes? You didn't need to hide there. It's okay. Forgive me, but I overheard your conversation. So, it seems the Millennium Puzzle has also disappeared. What I have feared the most is coming to fruition. Please, I need your help. I see you're puzzled, but that is only to be expected. Please, bear with me and listen to my words carefully. I have come to ask you, duelists, for your help. You must save the world from Reshef, the Dark Being. I understand this is sudden and confusing. However, the world is in grave peril. Only strong duelists such as yourselves can save all from ruin before it's too late. Us all. Stop misreading words. All the Millennium items have disappeared. This is most likely due to Reshef's resurrection. An unknown entity must have commenced a fusion ritual on the Millennium God cards. Goodness, these tongue twisters today, am I right? Which re-released Reshef, the Dark Being, into the world. The ritual stole the mighty power from the Egyptian God cards, and the cards, now drained of its mystical energies, transformed into stone. You must send the Dark Being to its eternal rest before the world is destroyed. But in order to accomplish this feat, the Egyptian God cards are absolutely essential. However, since the Egyptian God cards have been turned to stone, they no longer have power. Only the Millennium items can restore them to their former glory. The items have been scattered all over the world. They must be regained to resurrect the Egyptian God cards. And, with the help from the Egyptian gods, we may have a chance of sealing away the Dark Being. I am counting on you to accomplish this task. But you're a duelist too. What? You're going to help us, right? Right? Please, my powerful duelists. If left unchecked, the Dark Being's strength will keep growing. The world will become shrouded in perpetual darkness. Please, help save the world. Why am I getting Pokemon Mystery Dungeon vibes from this? Like, specifically, Explorers of... what was it? Time, Darkness, and Sky. I am really getting vibes from that. What should we do, Yume? Oh boy, I guess my protagonist powers supersede Yugi's because he's asking me what to do. Well, obviously we gotta go beat this thing, because what else are we gonna do? Sit back and do nothing? I knew you'd say that. Besides, I have to find my Millennium Puzzle. I'll go with you, Yume. Yes! Since you said I'm a powerful duelist, how can I refuse? I'm going to just flub along that line, you know, praising myself, but it's okay. I'm Joey Wheeler. I got this. I'm coming along too, Yume. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. First, the Millennium items must be recovered. As a descendant of a clan of gravekeepers, I can sense the fate pulses of the Millennium items. You must first make your way to the Egypt exhibition. Goodness. If my feelings are correct, the first of the Millennium items should be there. I know what I ask is a great imposition, but I have no one to turn to except for you. Leave it to us. We got this. Your words have given me hope for the first time in a long time. That is really sad. Eek. I leave the fate of the world in your hands. Oh goodness. From one sad thing to another. Oh my gosh. It is time. Oh, I am so hype. What do you have to say? I kind of wish you could talk to them, but they just kind of run around. But hey, what do you think about this situation, Taya? Is this not ridiculous? You're going, Yume? The Egypt exhibition is the last stop on the Duel Express. I don't think it's left yet, but it will soon. If you hurry, you can still catch it at the station. I'll be waiting at Yugi's grandpa's place. Come see us when you get back, okay? And off she goes. What do you have to say, oh random duelist that was not chosen by the great person Nishizu? Hey, excuse me, sir.
I want to ride the Duel Express, but at my level, I'll get creamed in seconds.
Oh. I'm sorry for bothering you? Have confidence! Have confidence! Today's the day the Duel Express starts chugging. The best duelists have entered this tournament. And when I say the best, I mean the best. Well, yeah, look who's in my entourage. Two of the best duelists in this entire city. Ooh. Street duels are the hippest thing right now. Thank you. Cool.
Kaiba chartered an entire express train for a duel tournament called Duel Express. It's amazing what rich people can do.
That's one way of putting it. Amazing, yes. Ooh. Ooh. Ew, this is creepy. You step into my territory and you have the gall to challenge me. We'll duel for a rare card.
Oh, heck. I just wanted to say hello.
Yeah, sure, low-level anti. It's my turn. Oh, I forgot it spun. Oh god. Sparks. So basically, we're dueling now, and, I vaguely remember what's happening, but simultaneously. Wait. Don't do the super rare thing. Because otherwise, if you lose, if that thing poofs, I'm in trouble. So... Ha! I believe, what makes... Reshef's the sacred cards... Oop. Mixing buttons. Yeah, I think I'd rather risk this first. But, they both basically run on an attack, defense check, as well as a, elemental check. So, if this guy summons anything fire, I'm in some trouble. But it's okay. I have Fiend on my side. Oh, you jerk. What is that? Okay, it's also Fiend. So my Fiend won't get creamed by your Fiend. Take that! Well, not yet. This guy first. I don't know what those two things are back there, but I'm a little concerned. Slow and steady. It's been a minute. Mm-hmm.
You jerk. How dare you?
Oh, Does Fiend beat Dream? Or does Shadow beat Dream? Well, so Shadow has... no, I think Shadow beats Dream. I'm fairly sure. So, basically we're gonna try to make a deck that's not so much a typecast, but more just a general deck, because they're a little smarter. Okay, yeah, Fiend beats Dream. Alrighty, good to know. Why do I... Yeah, this is... How many Fiends do you have? I mean, I kind of want to keep that, but I need to just start whittling your HP down, so we're gonna play a little risky. Because you're being rude. Just want to go say hi to everybody, and then next thing I know, this guy's like, my territory. That's probably why the creepy music was playing. You go talk to this man, and you're gonna enter a duel of not of your own volition. Rawr. Yeah, I can't risk that. I would have probably lost if I did that, so... Good call, me. Better to be safe. You stinking jerk. I mean, on the one hand, you know, it feels good when you do it, but it's really frustrating when your opponent does it, because it's like, that was my monster! How dare you! Yeah. Okay, there's no point in knocking each other out. I need to take your HP out. So close. These early duels, I forgot, take so long because you're doing so minimal damage. And you have so many life points. So many life points. Ooh. Probably safest to use my highest attack monster. Because, I don't know how much its HP is. Well, it's defense, and I don't want to lose too many attack points. They're not, like, super strong, especially in the beginning, but I always like to be a little more careful. Because, yes, I have many life points left, but simultaneously, there's no harm in being careful. Oh yeah, I think forest beats wind. What's that? Behold the power of my monster card. Whee! I win. That's what you get for being rude. Like you can own an alleyway. Don't be rude. Yay! And this is where things start going downhill, because as you can see, my deck capacity has increased by 3. It's really gonna take some time to fix my deck. Yay, and I got 60 domino. Huh, why is the currency named after the place? Did I put them together before? I don't even know. Flame Dancer! Ooh. Interesting.
Dang nabbit, you tricked me! I'm only here because I heard that all the tough duelists were somewhere else. You're supposed to be on the Duel Express, not dueling me.
I suddenly gave him the Bones voice. I think I just associate this music with him. Okay, I can't go up here. Joey, come join us. Join us in the realm of the duelists.
I'm a huge fan of Mr. Seto Kaiba. I wonder if Kaiba Corporation would hire me.
I mean, you first need to be of legal age, and I think you're shorter than me? I actually can't tell with these sprites. But either way, work hard, and someday perchance. Oops, I went the wrong way. Oh no. Oh gosh, she has an event? Okay.
You're Seto Kaiba, aren't you? Who are you? You're not very polite.
Sweetie. Need I remind you?
I'm Rebecca, and this is my friend Teddy.
What a way with words.
A stuffed animal is your friend?
Do you see what I was just saying? Don't be rude, she's like 6!
Be quiet, Teddy is not a stuffed animal. Teddy is the best bear in the galaxy. Grrr! And we know a secret, don't we, Teddy? You're the one who tore up Solomon Moto's card. You tore up his Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ah, Kaiba.
How did you... My grandfather gave Mr. Moto that card. That Blue Eyes White Dragon was a symbol of their friendship, but you tore it up. You're not going to get away with that, right, Teddy?
So, what do you want me to do?
Seto, just ignore her. I challenge you to a duel. I'll wipe that smirk off your face.
Rebecca, I understand your anger, but you're 6. And he's in charge of a multi-million, if not billion-dollar company that makes the game you're playing. He has access to anything. He has catered it to basically be a very strong dragon deck. So unless you make a deck that is specifically meant to wipe out dragons, you're in so much trouble.
Because you're facing the United States champion.
Oh, I forgot she was the US champion. Oh boy. Oh dear.
Right, Teddy?
US champ. That's it. At your duelist level, I can defeat you blindfolded.
At my level? Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm just telling you the truth. Your skills are nothing but a joke. But if you still insist on challenging me, I have a better idea. Duel against Yume. Excuse me? If you can beat him, I'll duel you. I don't wanna. I think I'm gonna get in trouble. Rebecca, I know you're upset, but there's no point attacking Kaiba.
Yugi, I'm not challenging Kaiba because I'm angry.
That's what it sounded like from the peanut gallery.
I want to duel him to test my skills.
You can duel literally anybody else.
That's of, like, similar caliber. Kaiba's like, why would you pick Kaiba of all people? Right, Teddy?
Rebecca.
Are you really that strong of a duelist? Not right now. You sure don't look it. Teddy doesn't think so either.
I don't like those bears' judging eyes.
But I'm still dueling you. Why don't I have a say in this? I'm not ready.
No. I meant to hit no. I think she would have done it anyway. Well, it looks like even if you go in and you tell Rebecca you don't want to duel, she's like, gonna duel you anyway. Really, game? Really? So, can't go down that way, so let's talk to this person.
Dueling is only fun if you don't cheat. You should always choose anti-cards before dueling. That way, there won't be any arguments later.
Unless someone, you know, steals your cards, which I feel like was an actual plot point of the show. But we don't talk about that. Hello?
You're a duelist, aren't you? I can tell from your duel disc. Boy, there sure are a lot of duelists in the town of Domino.
Wait, I thought Domino was a city, not a town. Ooh, that begs even more questions. Because, at least in the States, cities and towns are, decided by how many people inhabit. How many people are living there. So, if you're calling it a town, that's... I'm not too sure how many people, but the fact that I believe a city is 100,000 plus people, so the fact that it's not a city and it looks kind of metropolitan is like, how many people actually live here? Oop, I meant to move. Whoopsies. Hello.
You say you're a true duelist, but you're just an amateur that likes playing games. You're all talk.
Fight me. Fight me. Wait, can I duel these people? I can look at my deck and stuff. I'm gonna have to go through this and... Oh, okay, I have some wiggle room. What do I have in my trunk? Well, I'll deal with that later. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. Duel me. Duel me? Can we duel?
No, wait, I don't duel.
Wait, so you're mocking me, and then you're like, no. Hey, sir, will you duel me? Excuse me? A street duel in the city where the duel disc was invented. This is exact- Oh! Oh, okay, so some people will duel you. Hooray! Let's see who else is around that we can challenge. Oh, hello.
I want to get on the Duel Express, but I'm lost. I can't find Domino Station.
Excuse me, Napakora.
I'll duel with the deck I made exclusively for the Duel Express tournament.
Hooray! Griggle. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not on the Duel Express. That's a me misread. Oops, typos. Yeah, I don't think you can go any direction here other than south. Okay. So I know who's down here. Who's over here? Oh, hello. Hello.
Did you hear about the Duel Express? Any duelist can get on board. Maybe I should go too. Sure thing! A duel's a duel, no matter where it's played.
Another bat, really? Okay.
Lost that one. I won't be riding the Duel Express, but that doesn't mean my duelist level is low. I still have my pride as a duelist. I don't feel like dueling, but I'll still take you on, fair and square.
You don't feel like it, but you'll do it? You don't have to do anything you don't want to, sir. Yay! Fight shoes, nom nom.
Instead of fair and square, maybe we should have played by my rules.
I don't know what that means, and I don't think I want to know.
Excuse you?
What does that even mean? Like, you cheat? Your rules as in, you draw a card, you win? Oh, Yugi was dancing too. Hello, Ishizu.
The Egyptian god cards are required to seal away the dark being. First, the Egyptian god cards must be restored from their stone prisons. In order to do so, we need the Millennium items and their mystical energies. The first Millennium item is at the Egypt exhibition. I keep wanting to say it's the Egyptian exhibit. You can reach the exhibition from the railway station. Can I duel you?
Nope. Hey Tristan, come back here.
Yo, Yume. I heard from Taya. I know you can win.
Let's duel. Hey, come back here, please. I want to duel you.
You want to duel me? Sure thing, let's duel.
Hooray! Wait, don't use that as an ante. That's not a good ante. Well, sorry, Tristan. Gotta do what we gotta do. Having multiple lightning monsters, though, is not super great because all he needs is no, don't you... Actually, just stay defending. You're a little too weak. But your defenses are decent. So, at the very least, if something goes awry, I can't be damaged directly. Yes. Probably should be sending that little dude out, but I feel like I'm just gonna get punched in the face, which is not a good idea. I should just be very careful. No! My fiend monster! How dare you? Well, it's fine, I have something that's not quite as good, but I have something. Oh, goodness me. Sometimes these duels just go a little slow and there's not really much to say. It's just kind of like, okay, here's this, here's that. Wow. And then sometimes that happens. You think, oh, okay, things are going fine, things are going swell. No. Tribute, please. Yes, I have the elemental advantage, but I'd rather just do more life point damage. Because this duel needs to, end eventually. Ooh, yes. Wait, what was the point of that? I win. Like, oh. I would've won either way. Sorry, Tristan, I didn't mean to be extra rude. I just got excited. Oops. Oh. Okay, deck capacity increasing by 1 didn't surprise me because you can duel him repeatedly, but 7 Domino? I feel like I'm robbing you. Rainbow flower. Oh, okay. If you're ever in the mood for competition, you know where to find me. I feel like Little Karibo's Tristan voice is just the only version of Tristan I now hear in my head, so I can't not hear it. I'm ignoring you, Duke, because you're way too strong, and after Rebecca startled me with the accidental yes and all that, I'm not ready for you just yet. I wonder whose dog this is. Probably Tristan's. What's in here? Hello! See? Grandpa, I'm home! Did any new cards come in? Oh, we should buy some cards and strengthen our decks. I wish Yugi's grandpa would give us a discount on cards. Hello, good to see you. I have some excellent cards. Yes. The money. The money. So much money. Interesting. So, I know you can sort these by attack. Egad. You don't have what I'm looking for, though. Thank you very much. Okay, Santa. Yume, be careful. Okay, can we duel? Duel against me? If you have that kind of time, go help Ishizu. What? Trust me, I know it seems like I'm dawdling, but literally in the scheme of things, I can't save the world without dueling. I feel like Yugi's gonna beat me into pieces if I try dueling him. Duke is going to be scary. I guess we can... yeah. I don't want to duel Duke. Once, I guess, for the camera. Hi, Yume. Taya told me what's up. You'll do awesome. Well, that's a duel, buddy. I don't really consider myself a duelist, but I can duel better than that loser Tristan. Don't be mean to Tristan. He's trying his best. Oh, whoa, hello. That was glitchy. You okay? You okay? You okay, buddy? My computer's getting a little mad at me. I think it's been recording too long. Jerk, you McJerk jerk. Oh wait, I have a fiend type. Haha! That's what you get. What? Her? Does he have electric? I don't think he does. Please show me what that is. Oh, that's just another dream. Which I can beat. My shadow type... Just to get something on the field, because I can't attack with that. I think so long as I do something like this, I can get the horse thing out next turn, and then I should be safe from elemental nonsense. Also, he has 700 attack point monsters, which is a little absurd. I was really hoping for something else, but okay. Stop. Yeah, because we're in an impasse until I do this. Prepare. Okay. Oof. So scary. I don't like it. Oh, please don't have a fiend. I'm begging you, please don't have a fiend. Ooh. Duke is definitely an odd difficulty spike, especially because you can duel him repeatedly. Oh, okay, he's a random fire type. That's something. Like, he has 700 attack point monsters. What am I supposed to do here? I feel like I'm just gonna have to, you know... I'm gonna keep the dream one in defense, just in case something goes wrong, so he can't attack my life points directly. My gosh, like, why are all of your things at least 700? I feel so gypped. so ripped off. the only way I can do anything is basically to, you know, have something out and lose a bit of life points, so it's like we're kind of exchanging a little bit. Because he is seriously no joke. Oh my god! No! Wait, Shadow beats Light, right? Yes, because Light beats Fiend. Surprise! Surprise! I bet you weren't expecting that. You thought, oh, well, the horse thing is gonna have to do it. No! The random genie lamp says hello. Oh, you stinking jerk. Well, this is acceptable, I guess. Yay! Oh my god. Go, magic lamp of salvation. That basically just kind of helps. You get the last blow. Ugh. I still can't believe deck capacity is only increasing by 1. I thought it was 3 the first time and then 1 after. No, I guess. I guess not. The inexperienced spy. Spell enables player to look at the foe's hand. Oh, okay. Duel Monsters is a pretty deep game, isn't it? I don't know if I'd call it deep, but it's a game. You know, it has its intricacies, but I don't know if I'd necessarily call it deep. I don't know, maybe I'm just so used to how it works, at the very least in this early version of it, that I'm like, yeah, you know, it makes sense. Alrighty, well, we're going to end things off in the game shop, because, I'm going to be spending a lot of time dueling Duke, and if I can duel Yugi and Joey, I will show that off, but I don't remember if you can or can't. And, oh gosh, yeah, my money right now is a very bad situation, and Duke is not going to give me too much in that regard, but I'm just gonna do my best, and hopefully by next episode we'll be able to take on Rebecca, and it won't boil down to luck. I will hopefully have something a little stronger, but we shall see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until our next duelist adventure, bye bye!